Riding with the Rabbi.
Hello everyone. Oh, it's been a while. We are back here now, season 2, Riding with the Rabbi, and we had a brief summer hiatus, and we're ready for another exciting season Riding with the Rabbi. Lots of great guests, but I'm worried because maybe we peaked early. Our one of our greatest guests ever is the first one, Gracie Sacks. Okay.
Stop.
How are you? Wait, so first of all, the first thing, I'm picking up Gracie at her house, and I have Moshe and Adina in the car, and then I have to drive down this driveway, which I can only imagine. I could do hard things, right? So it's anybody who's ever been here knows it's like super steep. I can imagine also really fun. Anyway, do you know why Gracie's the first guest ever? So I'm gonna show you something right here. This has been sitting on my desk.
Wow.
For months now, because as part of the Purim raffle, one of the things that we raffled off was a spot on this show, and I don't know, you did that on purpose? You voluntarily put your...
Yes.
Wow.
I did.
Amazing. How was your summer?
My summer was really good.
What'd you do?
So first I went to Israel.
Oh, right. That was the trip that got pushed off 9 times?
So I went to Israel, which was really, amazing.
Who went?
Okay, so the 4 of us,
Right.
and then my mom's side, so her 2 brothers and their families, and then my grandparents.
So your grandparents, the Schwartzes, had everybody? All their home?
Yeah.
Amazing. That's super amazing.
16 of us.
Wow. What was the highlight of the trip for you?
Probably Shabbos, when it was Shabbos. Because, we got to, chill and be with the fam and stuff.
Okay. Best place you ate?
Oh, that's, really difficult.
There's so many, right?
Yeah.
That's not your first time in Israel, was it?
No, it was. I'm going in October, too.
With school, right?
Yeah.
Because you're going to 9th grade.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was the best 3 years of my life, 9th grade. Is Henry going too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Wait, so then you went to Israel, you came back.
Yeah, and then I got COVID.
Oh, of course. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you
when I was supposed to go to camp. Because I was going to camp late anyways, but now I was, going to camp ultra late. But then
I'm sure they gave you a refund. Camps don't give refunds.
And then I went to camp, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then I came back.
What was your group? This is not your last summer in camp, is it?
No, I have 2 more.
2 more.
And then seminar, which is Israel.
Israel also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and camp was great?
Yeah.
And then you came home, and then what'd you do? Well, camp is not that long ago. I mean, the summer flies
I got
by.
back a week ago.
Okay. And now you're ready for school. School starts when? Tuesday. So are you excited?
Yeah.
In Golda Ak, is there a big difference between 8th grade and 9th grade? I mean, do you feel like the high school difference?
Not really. We had orientation yesterday, which was it seems to me like the only difference is the floor we're on. It's not a big change, especially because we're in the same building.
Right. Is that you start when, in 6th grade or 7th grade?
Yeah, 6th.
Okay.
And so, I don't know. People in my school always say that the jump from 7th to 8th is bigger or harder than the jump from 8th to 9th.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I'm excited.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be great.
Yeah.
Are you and Henry in a lot of the same classes?
Yeah, a lot.
Do you like being a twin?
Oh, we're going deep. It has its ups and downs.
People don't realize this, that Gracie has a twin brother, Henry. When's your birthday?
October 30th.
And when is his birthday?
October 30th.
Every year it's the same.
Every single year.
That's crazy how that works out. I mean, I know there's some weird calendar stuff, but that's wild how that works out. Okay, who's older?
Me.
Obviously. And so do you remind him of that often?
I used to, but I think he knows now.
I mean, he knows
he gets it.
He knows his place, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got it.
So getting back, you like being a twin or you don't?
like I said, there's some nice parts. There's some, I feel like it's just having a sibling. That's just having a sibling.
Do you have that like twin sense? It's like a thing, right? Like a twin sense thing. Do you have that?
I don't think so, but
like
once in a while we'll be in the car or something and just start like singing the same song at the same time, and it's really scary.
Right. Okay.
But like it's fun.
How does it feel to be the child of like a very, very well-known dental professional in the area? I mean, everybody knows Jill, so it's like. I'm working on your father. We're trying to get your father to maybe, to try and promote himself a little bit and promote his business. He doesn't do that quite often, ever enough. But yeah, do you ever consider going into dentistry?
Absolutely not.
Like Dafka, not right? Like not
No.
because you see. Okay, that's fair enough. I didn't become a doctor, but both my parents are doctors. I didn't become a doctor probably for that reason, and also because I would have had to go to school for a lot longer. And then,
right, it's a long time,
Yeah. And then God has a sense of humor. He's like, okay, you're going to be a rabbi, and then you go to school for even longer than if I would have been a doctor. But yeah, talk about going deep. Anyway, okay, that's good. And wait, and you know that we have on February. I don't know what it's. Oh, that's like a thing that come to like they cook in your house or something.
Yeah, we did it once.
Oh, cool. And they have. I think I can't remember the month. It's September. Holy shnikes! It's September. September 14th. Do you know what's happening September 14th?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you tell our viewers what's happening on September 14th?
On September 14th, I hope I don't get this wrong. There is an event for Israel Bonds.
The event.
Is that?
And why on earth do you know about that?
Well, my parents are being honored by Israel Bonds, which is exciting.
That's pretty cool. By the way, very well deserved there for the medical division. Let me ask you, do you know what Israel Bonds does? It's an interesting question.
I mean, I think so.
It's not okay. I'm not. It's not a test. I'm just curious.
I think so. Do you want me to like?
Yeah, tell me. What do you think? Like, what do you think? Like, why should people? Why is it important for people to attend?
From my understanding, it's kind of like someone pays money for you to get it, and then later it's worth more money. But the reason it's so like important for us is because the reason you get more money back is because it's almost like an investment in Israel.
Correct.
So you're kind of putting a little bit of faith in Israel in the form of money, and it comes back to you. Right.
So it's not tzedakah.
No.
It's not charity. It's actually investing, like you said, in the state of Israel.
Stock in Israel.
Exactly. They take the money, they use it for however long you have the term, and they give it back to you a little extra, and hopefully reinvest it.
You make some money.
Yeah. So it's and not that we want to make money off Israel, but we feel good because we have the chance to invest in the state of Israel. Now, having come back from your first trip to the state of Israel, you could certainly appreciate the value. I'm sure you saw all the building that was going on.
Yeah.
The cranes. They say he's the national bird of Israel. The high-speed rail. Did you guys do the fast train from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem? At any point? No. So they did. That's an Israel Bond project. So anyway, it's a really awesome that your parents, first of all, lead by example always.
Yes.
And your father says his favorite line. What's his? You know what his favorite line is?
He has a lot of favorites.
His favorite line is, "I love being Orthodox."
Oh yes, that is something he does say quite often.
And we love that he loves being Orthodox.
Yeah.
And no, but they lead by example in terms of communal roles and responsibility to the community, to the shul, and now to the state of Israel. So I think it's very, very worthwhile. We're, of course, Eitz Chaim representing once again. That's good. Okay. Any? Do you get to, in 9th grade? Do you get to pick electives, or you just have to take what they give you?
So usually, yes. You choose between Spanish or STEM.
Okay.
But this year they're trying to make it so you can do both.
Like STEM in Spanish?
Yeah. No, STEM and Spanish.
Oh, you can't do like STEM and like
no,
science and like microscopo.
No.
I don't know Spanish very well.
So now there's no electives because they need to make room for both STEM and Spanish. And we're the first grade that they're like testing this out with.
So you're like the guinea pig.
Exactly. So it should be,
Okay.
interesting.
What's your favorite subject in school?
Math.
So you're like a math science kind of.
Not science. Just math.
Right. I think Moshe's favorite activity is just, whatever, running. Okay, that's math. And wait, so do you have a choice of math, or do they place you based on sort of your...
It's tracked.
Okay, right.
We're doing geometry this year.
Okay,
Yes.
that's right.
Last year was algebra 2. This year's geometry.
Very good, very good.
Yeah.
And are there kids that come in just for high school, like the new
We have
students
3
in ninth
new
grade?
kids.
Oh, that's great. Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I met one of them last night.
Okay.
So, you know,
And so how many are in your grade this year? Do you know?
29.
29. Really nice. Wow. So you excited?
Tiny, but you know, it works.
It's like our shul. It's, you know, we call it. It's not the size. It's the might. Like the Chihuahua.
Totally.
Tiny but mighty. Are you excited for school?
Yeah.
It's hard to wrap your head around the fact that it's like this is really happening.
It's like really
you know?
sad that the summer's like over.
Yeah, it's really how do we know that summer's really over? Like, what's the indicator that when September comes, or
When you start, not when you start school, but when you have to start freaking out about how much you procrastinated your summer work.
oh right, summer work.
That's when the summer's over.
Right. Apparently, you're supposed to do that, right?
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we're supposed to do the summer work. Okay. You know what? I'm not in school, so I don't do summer work. To me, while you were away, so I made, you know, we have a kid away in college now. Leon's in college, so I made about 9,000 trips to Target, and believe it or not, already in July 1st, they had the school supplies out,
I believe that.
which is obscene on so many levels.
I
Like,
agree.
come on. It's like, and just now, like now already you can get like the pumpkin spice latte and all that nonsense, because as if like, you know, Halloween is coming. So, I mean, oh my gosh, there's no break to it. So,
Yeah, we made our annual Staples trip a few days ago.
Staples, yes.
It was really sad.
It's sad, but it's fun. I don't know. Anyway, but anyway, we look forward to hearing great things from you, and I'm glad I was able to finally let you cash in on your raffle ticket.
Yeah.
And
That's been there for a while.
It has literally been sitting on my desk. I look at it every single day, and just, you know, you're very busy. Your schedule only it doesn't allow us. I'm glad that we found this window. Thank you so much for joining us. I wish you a great year. We're excited about what's ahead, and September 14th, we'll see you there, God willing. Now we get to go back up the driveway. Oh, look, somebody's home. And everybody have a great day. We'll see you next time on Riding with the Rabbi. Bye-bye, guys.